down Thrift with just another YouTube video. You know, this reselling game is very lonely. I'll let you guys know that. I don't really talk to many people. Yeah, right now I'm just sitting outside my physical therapy. I've touched on it before in other videos that I recently just had surgery. Actually, no, it's been a couple months already. Currently going through physical therapy, which is going well. I'm getting some strength back. My hand is working. Reason why is because I had a carpal tunnel in my right hand, and I'm right hand dominant. I had carpal tunnel in my right hand, and I also had tennis elbow. And the tendons in my elbow, I had 50% tears in there. Doctor recommended surgery, sent me to a surgeon. They did the surgery, and now I'm currently in the recovery mode. You saw me thrifting. Very hard to thrift with your non-dominant hand. Also, I have the same issues with this arm, which currently they're gonna look into next, but they're trying to get my right arm first fixed. Yeah, man, it's definitely been a journey. Going through all this, through all the surgery, through the recovery, try to thrift with an injury. It's not easy, but I'm able to do it. You know, I'm one of those guys that no matter what happens, I try to man up and do it. It's just at this point, well, what happened is it just started hurting too bad where I actually couldn't grip anything. Opening a bottle of water was difficult. Opening a door was difficult, and there's only so much I can do with my left hand. So, but I'm right now outside my physical therapy. Once I'm done here, I'm gonna go hit up the thrift store. There's a Goodwill down the street, but it doesn't open till like 10 o'clock. I don't know if I'm gonna make it there. I like going to my Salvation Army. I'm comfortable there with all the people that I work there. They know me, they know what I do. They're very nice. They let me go through the racks. They let me use the restroom, which is rare because they don't let anybody use the restroom in that facility. Mostly because it's in a really bad area. There's a lot of homeless. They don't let the public use the restroom, but they let me because I've been nice to them. I'm always polite, and that's one thing about you resellers out there and you thrifters. Be nice, be nice to the employees. If you knock something on the floor, be a good Samaritan, pick it up. I always do, and they really appreciate that. When I'm going through my stuff, I usually grab a lot of stuff and then I'll go through it just to check it for flaws. And when I'm done with it, I go put it back where I got it. I just don't leave it in the back of the store all piled up or just on a random rack somewhere. I do that, so it has paid off. It has at least paid off for myself. Just be a good person. That's what I'm trying to say. Especially when you're out there in the thrift stores and basically in their work area, essentially. Also, I've been having issues with finding flaws when I get home when I thrift. I think it's a conspiracy that the thrift stores are purposely dark, where you can't see certain flaws, and I look things up and down. I try to go to like a area the thrift store has light coming through, and normally I'm pretty good about finding flaws, but lately I just been missing them. I'll come right back. I got about 3 minutes to get in there, and then when I'm back, I'll touch up with you guys after my therapy. I'll let you guys know how that went. See you then. Alrighty, so I just got out of there at the physical therapy. Yeah. I didn't mean to like cut off the video earlier. I just kind of lost track of time. Excuse me as I try to reverse without killing myself. Man, the physical therapy today was a little brutal. They're doing some new strength training, whatever you want to call it. Exercises with my hand, man. And today they really beat me up. I wasn't ready for that, honestly. It's just the grip, my grip part of grabbing things and pinching things. It's so hard, man. And then I guess I'm not sure if when I'm gripping stuff, I overcompensate with my wrist, so it tires out my wrist. So my hand is freaking beat. She noticed that my hand was swelled up. She recommended next time I do the strength training or the exercises not to try so hard. I think I'm just trying to rush the getting well. I've never been injured like this in my life. I used to play sports, but for somehow I remain injury free. I don't know if I play basketball. That's the funny thing, because I'm only 5'6". I'm not very big. 5'7" on a good day, just depends on my shoes, but I am making progress. The pain's getting better. It's just I'm just weak. But right now I'm done with that. Wife actually called out to work, so she texted me. She's like, hey, take your time with sourcing. You know, I could actually take my time today at the thrift store, which is I'm going to the Salvation Army. Decided just to go there. As I mentioned earlier, that's my favorite thrift store in the city of Visalia. Goodwill's okay. They're just not very nice there. There's one dude that's nice, but he works in the afternoons, and he's pretty cool. He actually lets me know when they're bringing out the new stuff. Hey man, you'll be like, hey bro, we got a new rack, and I'll go out there. And see what they have. But I can't go on the rack. I have to wait till they actually put it out there. But right now, my eBay store is doing okay. Like, sales have been slow, and I think everybody's just recovering from the holiday, and everybody's probably waiting on their taxes, the tax refund, to start buying stuff. Sorry, I'm burping because I just had my my Ghost energy drink. Face pop. Really good flavor, by the way. These things are probably gonna kill me, but I can't stop drinking them. What's your guys' favorite energy drink and flavor? If let me know. Maybe I'll try it out, or maybe I have tried it out. I've tried just about every damn energy drink that's out there. Every time I see a new one, I try it out. Right now, Ghost Energy Drink, they have a Welch's Grape one, which is absolutely amazing. Yeah, eBay's been okay. My sales have been okay. They're low right now, lower than than they normally are. I usually sell about 10 a day. I list 10 a day. I was talking to White today that I really want to up the ante as to my listing goal, but the issue is I only have a small space to store so much items. I think comfortably I could do about 15 a day. I've done 15 a day in the past, and that's like right when I injured myself. So I scaled it down to 5, and then now I'm back to 10. 10 is comfortable, it's easy. I can usually knock all that out within like an hour. That includes pictures and listing. I want to scale up just because I want to get more money. I have my payouts set to weekly. I find that paying myself weekly on eBay instead of daily helps my money management a little bit better. I kind of treat it like a job, so I know that I'm gonna get paid on a certain day. So I know like today's the payout, so I'm gonna go thrifting today, so I have money in my account to actually thrift with. Although I do have a savings account with the business, like a business savings account. I usually save that for stuff that like big purchases or stuff that breaks down, or if I need I don't know, just anything business wise. I really don't dip into that. I really don't touch it. I think the last time I actually used my savings account was to fix my car. I had to fix the brakes on the car, or at least replace them. But I was saying though, back to my eBay sales have been they've been okay. Lately I've been getting offers, and I don't know what it is. All you other resellers out there, tell me if it's the same thing. I've been getting lowball offers of 60% off on everything. I mean, it's kind of insulting. And the way I feel about it, like I get mad, but then like at the same time I understand that people want quality stuff at a really good price, but 60% off my asking price is kind of insulting. Like, my thing is like, I'm not going to accept the 60% off offer. Like, why would I put at this price and then accept the 60% offer? You know, like that's crazy to me. You're not making any money there. Why even put it at the price? Just put it at 60% off the original price just to sell it quick, if that's the deal. I usually try to take offers between like 30 to 20%, which I feel is reasonable, and really depends on how long I've had the item. If it's something older, like if I had over a year in my store, I might consider the 60% offer just to move it and just not buy that item again. You guys see my videos where I do the research. I price everything close to market. Just depends what it is, but most of the time it's at market. And I try to take offers between 20 to 30% there, which I feel is reasonable. You know, someone's just trying to get a good deal on a good item. I try not to overprice my items unless it's something very rare or something very unique that I normally don't find, which is usually like vintage band shirts. But you got to check the market on those all the time with vintage tees and vintage clothing in general. All the rage used to be like vintage 90s stuff, which is still there. There's still you know, following for that kind of stuff. But right now it's Y2K, 2000s to 2009, that low rise, very flashy or oversized baggy jeans. Some of the brands like Affliction, all the MMA brands, I don't know, all the Y2K stuff, you know, like the hip hop. I think the like rappers were coming out with a lot of the baggy styles. Like 50 Cent was coming out with his brand, G Unit. You had Eminem coming out with like Shady LTD. Then you have like Johnny Blaze. You have all the Wu-Tang stuff coming out, because Johnny Blaze is Method Man's clothing line. You have stuff like that. Then you also have like South Pole, which is crazy to me. South Pole is such a bolo right now. If you find the jeans with the embroidery, or just South Pole in general, and they're very baggy, you're looking at $60 and upwards. I've sold South Pole pants for like $150 that had a crazy design, had a little South Pole guy on the back. And what the South Pole guy is, it's like this dude, he's dressed all like very baggy clothes. It's all embroidered on there, or a patch. And you'll notice if you ever see a South Pole with that guy on there. Those things sell for crazy money. Fubu's an old 90s brand from the guy, what was it, Damon, I forget his last name, but he's on Shark Tank. It's an old 90s brand, but it kind of took off in like mid 90s to like the 2000s. It was the shit until it started being sold at Walmart, then it lost its value. But some of the older vintage stuff, like the Fubu Platinum, that has the Fat Albert on there, that's the stuff to look out for. That's the really good stuff, because that stuff is very, very flamboyant, very flashy. It's got the big patches, got the big graphics. They're usually bedazzled, and that's another thing of Y2K is the whole bedazzling thing was in at that time. Anything with rhinestones. Think True Religion and think Rock Revival. That was very popular in the Y2K 2000s era. It's still popular now, but it's very popular now, and that's the kind of stuff you want to look out for if you're looking to sell vintage items on eBay. I've been getting lowballed left or right, man. Like, it's just kind of annoying, but like I said, I won't accept it unless it's been there for a while. Hold on, I need to merge over to me in for a sec. Thank you. Yeah, this little merging part here to get into the main street to the thrift store, and I'm apologize for the bouncing around. It's crazy. I bought this damn phone mount and I thought it was gonna be good, but it's not good at all. I should probably record these when I'm not driving. City of Visalia, you guys need to take your guys' tax money and invest in better roads. Let me tell you that right now. We don't need another church in the city. But yeah, I'm gonna head to the thrift store right now. See what I can find, man. And we got this homeless guy just walking in the middle of the street. Come on, bro. But whatever. And I'm warning you right now, it's gonna bounce really big. Oh my God. Okay, now this eBay stuff, I really enjoy doing this stuff. I really love going out and finding stuff to sell. It's like treasure hunting. It's more fulfilling. I feel better when I pick something up and sell it at a really good price to somebody. And it's exciting, especially like finding vintage stuff. Like I don't really necessarily only look for vintage stuff. I get excited when I find vintage stuff because it's nostalgic for myself. I get excited finding old, like, you know, just band shirts or rap shirts or stuff that I used to wear back when I was in high school. It's like, oh yeah, I remember this brand. I used to love this brand. And you look back at it now, and when you're in your 40s, like, man, why the hell did I wear this? This is kind of weird. But I get it. I get it as a young man, as a young individual, likes wearing that stuff, and that's fine. But I really find enjoyment and fulfillment from reselling clothes. Don't mind doing the taxes at the end of the year. I am a business major, so all that stuff's like, it's easy to me. It's going well. It could go better, but really eBay is something that you get out. You get out of the business what you put into it. So if you're only listing 5 a day, you're only gonna make enough money from selling 5 a day. So it's all about what you put into the business. I hope I'm making sense. It's like a whole new style of YouTube video that I want to try with the reselling, kind of like an actual day in the life. Hope you guys like my other videos, my other edited videos where I show my actual research and me going into the Terror Peak and looking at what stuff sells. Normally when I'm in the thrift store, I look at Terror Peak a little bit, but I mostly look at sold comps. I try to educate myself on brands that way, so when I go in there, I don't have to look at it so much. I kind of just know by looking at it, but that just comes with experience. I'm outside the thrift store now here at the Salvation Army. Let's jump in there and let's see what I find, and then whatever I find, I'll record and show you guys. See you then. Okay, I am officially done. This is everything that made the cut. This is actually a bootleg Polo Ralph Lauren shirt that I'm gonna keep for the personal collection. I collect bootleg clothing. I think it's pretty unique when you find it. Hella bootleg tag. Just all the stuff I picked up today. A lot of good stuff in here. A lot of bread and butter stuff, basic stuff that sells on eBay. And here, this is all stuff that didn't make the cut, either due to a poor sell-through rate or it has flaws. This is a brand to keep an eye out though. Better look at to keep an eye out for. Where you at? This brand here, Young LA. I was originally gonna get this for my brother-in-law, but I noticed it had some flaw right there. I don't know what that is. He loves this brand. It's like a workout brand, but this is like a workout flannel, or just a flannel in general. I didn't know they made flannels, but pretty good brand to look out for, especially for their athletic stuff. That's usually what the brand is. But yeah, that's all stuff that didn't. This is all stuff that didn't make the cut. See you at home. We'll actually see you in the car. Okay, so I didn't record in there today. I really wasn't into it. There was too many people in that place today. I don't know what was going on in the Salvation Army. Usually I get there right when they open. I think that's what it is. I had my appointment today. It was kind of late, so I got there late. There was a lot of people in there, and I live in an area where YouTubing is still new. Not a lot of people do it. So when you're out there recording, speaking in public to a camera, staring at a basket of clothes, people kind of look at you weird, and I don't like those looks, so I don't record in there if there's too many people. That's why when I first started doing this, a lot of my videos were all silent. It's just mostly just me recording and kind of just throwing music or doing voiceovers or whatnot. Yeah, I didn't record in there today, but I did get some pretty decent stuff. I mean, I spent $219.26. I got about 27 items, which is, I think it was like $8.17 a piece, which is not too bad considering I live in California, and California is one of the more expensive states in the union. And here's the receipt there, so you guys can see what I got. The $219. The clerk's name is Leslie. She's awesome. She's always nice. She's always helps me out. I always help them out by before I get to checkout, I take out all the hangers and then I put them onto the little hanger rack that they have right there, so that way it's just a lot quicker and easier when I go up to pay. Not a bad haul. Let me go through what I picked up real quick. Just gonna go through the brands and what I thought about picking them up. I got the brand The Territory Ahead, which is a really good button-up brand. Usually their stuff is like geometric, all over print. Actually, I'm sorry, I had this plugged into my damn freaking camera and I'm overheating it. But they usually have like all over print, very abstract, Aztec kind of button-up shirts. They usually sell for like 30 bucks. I got this Pearl Azumi jacket, and that's the brand there. It's a pretty cool jacket. It's a biking jacket, but it's reversible. It's got like this I don't know, like this polyester outside, and then it's reversible to like a fleece jacket on the inside. It's a men's medium. Pearl Azumi is still a good brand. I still pick that up. I usually get about, I don't know, $25 for like their, or $20 to $25 for their just their jersey shirts. But their jackets that are reversible I never found before. I'm thinking about $35 on that. Now this is actually a really good item that I picked up. This is the North Face. These are some women's pants, but these are the Hydreno line. The Hydreno line of pants. They're kind of like a jogger. What stood out to me is like they're kind of like this cloud print, tie-dye print. There's another keyword for it. I just can't remember it off the top of my head right now. I picked them up. They were $6.99. I did look these up inside because I don't usually do women's clothing, but these sell for like $45. I was actually kind of surprised by that. And then it says Wind Wall there, and that's another thing. That's how much I paid for them, $6.99. But yeah, that was one of my better pickups. I used to find these all the damn time. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren, like Harrington bomber jacket. It's kind of hard to see here. I don't know why I'm showing it here on the right in front of me, but yeah, it's a Harrington bomber jacket, Polo Ralph Lauren. I usually get about $40 for that. It's actually a good size. It's a men's 2XL. I got this Canton shirt. That's the brand there, Canton. It's $4.99. The reason I picked it up because it's brand new with tags from Stitch Fix. Got people looking at me weird. I'm telling you, people are not used to seeing a YouTuber. This is that vintage, not vintage, but a bootleg polo shirt that I got for myself. This here, if you look at it, you can tell it's bootleg just by the way. First of all, the logo is all wrong. The way it's stitched here is wrong, and then it's got this very small tag. That's a dead giveaway for bootleg. Didn't have any inside tags either. Usually Polo Ralph Lauren will have an inside tag there. But I'm gonna keep this for myself, just for the personal, just because like I mentioned earlier, I like picking up bootleg clothing, especially like a Polo Ralph Lauren, and keeping it for myself. Oh, this is a Nike hoodie. It's just a basic Nike hoodie. It's a thermofit hoodie. Picked this up just because it's a surf one. You can see here, right there, Surf Cup 22. It's a really good condition. I picked that up. I did look up Soul Comps, and it was like $25 on that. Got a J. Crew shirt. Nothing crazy here, just a linen shirt. J. Crew's one of those brands that I'll still pick up if I could find some of their like wool or linen, stuff like that. Anything that's like kind of a higher grade or just better material, I tend to pick that stuff up. This is actually a really good pickup right here. I picked up an American Giant hoodie. There's a brand there, American Giant. I paid, well, they had one is $16.99 for it. It was half off green tax today, so I paid what, $8. I grabbed this, what is this? Oh, Robert Graham. Picked up a Robert Graham shirt. These are flip cuff shirts. Now this brand has fallen from grace. This brand used to be amazing. I used to get like 40 to 50 bucks for them. They gone down in value. I'll probably get like $20 for this now, but I still pick it up. It's still a quick seller for me. And that was in a men's 2XL, so it's a pretty good size. Robert Graham limited edition shirts are the ones that you want to look out for. Those can sell for hundreds. Robert Graham, anything with baseball, anything sports affiliated with Robert Graham sells very well. The limited edition shirt, so you have to look on the inside of the bottom of the shirt where the buttons go. It'll say limited edition there, and it'll kind of say one out of 50 or one of however they made. And you can usually tell Robert Graham limited edition shirts because they're very flamboyant, very bright, very abstract prints. So definitely keep an eye out for those. Going through these really quick. Got some Prana shorts. Nothing crazy here, just bread and butter items. I picked this up. It's a San Francisco Giant Hawaiian shirt. See it there? San Francisco Giant Hawaiian shirt. It's like a stadium giveaway. You'd be surprised, these actually do pretty well. I picked up 3 of those. They're all the same size, medium. They're all in brand new condition. I think I've sold those before for like $25. They sell pretty fast too. Now this is actually pretty cool. So I think this guy that donated all the stuff, it was all from the same dude. They're all size 3XL. They're all Jordan stuff, and they're all like streetwear kind of stuff, streetwear brands, streetwear style. The 3XL Nike hoodie with the Chicago Bulls hoodie, and what's cool about it, it's like a camo print. You see all that? There's a big giant camo print. It's in great condition, man. They wanted a lot for this. Well, they wanted $16.99 for this. Also, I picked it up just because I could probably get like $60 for this, just because it's the size, the print, and it's Chicago Bulls Nike hoodie. The size alone should get at least 40, but just with the design and the print and all that, and it's a team stuff. Well, it's team affiliated, so I'm thinking about $60 for that. I didn't look it up. I just off experience, I know that's what I could get for that. Off experience and off trends, I got this shirt. This is this shirt's so crazy. It's kind of weird. The brand is House of Lords, and the reason I got this is because it has crazy stuff on it. Has the back embroidery, well, not embroidery, but the sequins or studs, what do you want to call it? I think they're studs, that's what they're called. Got them on the front there. Yeah, this is very on trend. Like I was saying earlier, like brands like that, it's like an MMA brand style. It's like that Y2K look. It's got, yeah, see, if you look at it, it has got embroidery right there. Just have it, no, but it has these crazy buttons on it. So this style is very on trend with young people and people who are into MMA. MMA clothing in general is very hot. Like, I don't understand why it's on trend. Oh, actually, look, it's also a flip cuff. I didn't even see that. It's got like a satin flip cuff there. But yeah, I like MMA the sport. I don't personally like the clothing because they're usually tight fitting, and I'm a big dude, man. Like tight clothes on me doesn't look very well. I come from the 90s, so I'm used to baggy clothes anyway. But yeah, when you get my size and my age, you just want to wear baggy clothes and kind of like hide it all, you know? Want everybody to see everything. This is probably for the same dude. It's just a Nike Air Force One shirt. Nothing too crazy. Picked this up just because of the pattern, and it's a good size. Just have some little browning along the collar there, but it's nothing too crazy. So long as you note the flaws, people are okay with it. If you don't note it and then they find it, that's when people get pissed off and they get returns or you get bad reviews. So if you find a flaw and the shirt's still in good condition, still listed anyway, that's what I do. I just note it. Sometimes, like I said, if I overlook something, and I've been finding a lot of stuff lately where I'm overlooking things, I just note it in the description and don't hide it. And most people are okay with it. And keep in mind, if it has a flaw like that, don't try to put it at the top of the market. Discount it a little bit. So what I do normally when I find stuff that has flaws on it, and it's a very good brand, say for example Patagonia, I have a $50 better sweater, but it has some flaws on it. So they sell for $50. What I normally do is, depending on how bad the flaws are, I would price it either $5 below or $10 below the average selling price. So something like that, I could probably get, it's like $20 normal if it had no flaws with the browning. So I'll probably list that about $15 to $12 in between there, plus shipping, and then take any offer that's reasonable. Yeah, don't be afraid to pick stuff up with flaws. At least just note it. Just note it in the description. Don't hide it. What I got here is a vintage South Pole, and I mentioned that earlier. There's a South Pole there, and this is actually a vintage tag. They still make South Pole, but the tag is different. And I picked this up also because it has a very cool print. It's got that Y2K all over print. It's got like the cyber digital kind of graphic there. It's pretty sick. It's a good size too. It's a large, but it's really big. It fits almost like a 2XL. Gigantic shirt. Next I picked up some bread and butter stuff. I got these Columbia, the camo pants. Oh, camo shorts, I'm sorry. Nothing too crazy. Probably like 15, 20 bucks there. This is more of the Jordan shirts that I got probably from the same dude. There's a Jordan graphic there, men's 3XL. Another Jordan shirt, 3XL. Now this one's actually pretty cool. This is actually a vintage Y2K Jordan shirt. It's got like the Jordan shoes on it. You can see it there. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna lot all those together. You know, because guys at 3XL usually are looking for clothes because they're kind of harder to find. So I'll probably just lot them all up in a big bundle, and probably just sell them like that. It's cheap. It's better for the buyer, and it's cheaper in the shipping for the buyer, and they save some money. Another Pro Azumi, like biker shirt, the biker jersey shirt, but this one's a long sleeve. Like $25 for that probably. This is another, probably from that same guy. This is a Mitchell & Ness 3XL, and it's a San Francisco 49ers. Come on. San Francisco 49ers sweatshirt. And one thing about Mitchell & Ness, educate yourself on this to make sure that it's authentic, because this is a heavily fake brand. But it has the inside tag there, and the embroidery on the sleeve, if I can find you, right here. It all looks good. If you look at it, it's all in line, nothing messed up with it. It's not choppy, it's not misspelled, it's not, you know, uneven. So that's how you know it's real. And lastly, probably the coolest item I got, and I know it's from the same dude, it's the same style as all the other stuff that's all 3XL. This is a very big jacket. So what it is, it's I paid up for this too. I paid $16.99 for this. The brand is, where you at? What the hell is that? Well, the brand's Lifted, LRG, Lifted Research Group. If I could find, it's a hood. Oh shit, there's a hood, I didn't even know. I find this out in the car. I wasn't paying attention, I had a hood. Okay, that's cool. So that's the brand there, Lifted Research Group. It's a size 3XL. It's like fall leather. It's a polyurethane. This jacket is in mint condition. If you don't know, Lifted Research Group is one of the original streetwear brands from like the late 90s to, actually I want to say mid 90s to like current. They still make clothing, but they were one of the first big streetwear brands to go commercial. The reason I know is because they used to be in the Source magazine, which was a rap magazine back in the day, and that's where I first saw the brand. And then when I was in high school, everybody started wearing it. It's kind of crazy because I actually had a friend that actually became one of their designers and then models of the brand. And I'm not sure what he does now. I haven't talked to the guy in years. Well, he's not a friend, he's more like someone I knew back in high school. And he helped the company grow. It's crazy. He was one of the designers, and he became a model, and then I think he went off to do like music production. He was always into rap and stuff like that. But yeah, that brand is one of the original streetwear brands from the back of the day, and the brand still does well. It's usually more on like their jackets and some of their old limited edition shirts. Yeah, the reason I picked that jacket up, because I've sold one like that similar for like $80 in worse condition than that, and in a smaller size. So I'm thinking about, I could probably get about the same for that, just because the brand's not as popular as it used to be, but it's still popular, if you catch what I'm saying. It has its cult following. Some of the shirts some of the jackets you want to look out for are their bomber jackets that have like prints on the inside, and some of the hoodies that have the full zip and they have graphics on it. Those are the ones you want to keep an eye out for. But yeah, that's today's haul. I'm pretty excited with it. It's nothing too crazy. It's usually just bread and butter stuff that I tend to pick up. I know a lot of videos, a lot of reseller videos, they only want to show you the bangers. They only want to show you all the good stuff they got. I want to take a different approach and just show you what I picked up, what I think is cool, what I know sells, what I know sells from experience. I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, every time I go thrifting, I find $400 shirts, because I don't. I do find them time to time, but not all the time. It's very rare, especially in my area. Thrifting has finally caught on, and the thrift stores are just full of young kids, full of older people, full of people from all ages are thrifting now, because things are so expensive, especially living in California. So people are trying to find good brands and for a good price. I've had people reach out to me and say, hey man, you need to teach me how to thrift, like you need, so I can find some good stuff on a budget. I always tell them, watch my YouTube videos. Try to self-promote myself, but it is what it is, I mean, if you want to learn how to do this stuff, you really have to educate yourself. You got to get out there, you got to learn, you got to keep on the trends. What I normally do, sometimes I feel like I'm a creep, like I'm looking at people all the time and see what they're wearing. Like this guy across right here, like there's a dude right there, he's wearing a Psycho Bunny shirt. Psycho Bunny's a really good brand. If you don't know, that's a very good brand, very on trend, and it's everybody wears it. It's from all ages. It's like, for young people to people my age that wear Psycho Bunny. I have a couple Psycho Bunny shirts, and what Psycho Bunny is, you can tell by the logo, kid, it's a bunny that looks psycho. I mean, for lack of of an explanation, that's basically what it is. It's a skull bunny shirt, skull bunny logo. So I do that. I try to pay attention. I look around. I watch what the young kids are wearing. Young kids are wearing the very baggy pants with the wide legs. So now if you find, Levi's, was it 550s? They're baggy pants with a taper leg. Those aren't good. The kids aren't wearing those. People aren't wearing those right now. Everybody's wearing the baggy pants. Like that girl right there. Now she's wearing the Yeah, she's wearing the white leg jeans. I don't know what brand they are. And that's the thing, it doesn't even have to be a brand, it just got to be the style. Like the House of Lords shirt, I wouldn't pick that up because I don't know the brand. The brand's not, I'm not familiar with the brand, but the style I'm familiar with, and that shirt should sell for about $35 to $40. Same thing with Affliction. Affliction shirts of that style will probably sell for about a little bit more, probably like $10 more, but a lot faster. They'll sell almost instantly if you could keyword it and if you could price it right. If you don't, dude, I've seen people price those shirts like $80. I'm like, bro, no one's gonna buy that for $80. Look at the sold comps on eBay. If you sell on eBay, actually, if you sell anywhere, if you sell on Poshmark, you sell on Mercari, you sell on eBay, you sell on Facebook, Depop, any of those websites, look up the sold comps, because sold comps on Poshmark might be different from eBay. I always recommend everybody look on eBay because eBay is such a huge platform that usually those sold comps will transfer over to another website, except for Mercari. Mercari, I feel everybody prices their stuff too low. And I once read an article somewhere where they marketed Mercari as the yard sale of online, e-commerce. And I thought that was ridiculous because people expect to go on there and get stuff at yard sale prices when that's not how you make money on eBay or reselling in general. If you want to do yard sale prices, it's usually to clear out inventory. I do that. Anything over a year, my store gets blown out at a yard sale so I could get some of that cash back and put it back into other inventory that I know will sell and will sell fast and make me good profit. And that's something you guys need to do if you guys are having slow sales. Just take that stuff out, try to blow it out on a yard sale, bundle it up. You could bundle it up, sell it on eBay, or you could take it out behind the barn and shoot it or burn it or just get rid of it. Just get it out of your store if it's not selling. Mental real estate is real in this resale business. The more often you see something not selling, it makes you sad, it makes you depressed, and it makes you not want to do this. I'm telling you this from experience. You want to get rid of that stuff as soon as possible. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. I am starving. I haven't eaten anything. I've been put through pain today with the hand exercises. Wife texts me, she's like, hey, what are you bringing for lunch? It's currently 1:15. I've been on the go since 8 o'clock this morning and I am starving. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. It really helps out a lot with keeping me motivated. I'm not so consistent with posting videos. It's mostly because I'm busy. I'm busy with therapy. I'm busy with pain management. I'm busy with all that kind of stuff. So those videos have slowed down. But I am going to try to get back into it and making more of these haul videos, these educational videos, some brand specific videos. It's something I'm really working on. I just got to find more time to do it. But everybody who subscribed this far, I really appreciate you. If you like this video, I really appreciate you. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. And Ish, the Counter Thrift, signing off, and I will see you all next time. Peace.